Previously.
Eat meteors. Oh, no. No.
Where am I?
You don't belong here, do you?
Is everyone okay? Astral Ward, follow my voice!
Where are we?
I have no idea. Poison.
I'll take your word for it.
No, this place is literally poisonous.
Oh, lovely.
Looks like a cathedral of sorts.
This is really cool.
That looks really bad.
It does look really bad.
Smell your fear, your trepidation. A hint of pride, a drop of joy. I can taste it all in your breath.
Who are you? I regret asking.
Perplexing. Your thoughts are pungent. Where have you been?
What is this place?
My home. Tell me, flickering soul. What are you? I haven't tasted such depth in a long while.
Don't take another step.
I do like it when my prey is determined.
We're not alone here.
Nope.
I'm not looking for trouble. But you're not going to give me any options, are you?
You traveled from Tyria.
Guess that answers one of my questions.
You know so little.
Gonna get me that way.
Who are you?
To you, a savant of grief.
Is that? That's supposed to be me?
I guess so.
Ceres is too strong.
I can barely
Ceres?
move.
Is that his name?
Say it louder.
Nope. You are not going to get me.
Hungers for your soul.
Get up.
What?
Where are we now?
I would run and hide.
Where are you going?
What are we hiding from? Okay. That's what we're hiding from. He knows
Yeah.
we're here somewhere.
Try moving to the next pushover.
I know, I'm going. I can barely walk, though.
Good job.
Are you turning around?
Yes, he is.
I'll wait him out here. He's so strong. He saps the life right out of you.
Oh, jeez.
I tire of this.
No. How do we get back here?
I have no idea.
He saw us again. We're stuck in a loop of some kind.
Does he control the loop, I wonder?
I don't know. There's a door over there, though. That's got to be our way out.
I think so.
This place is still poison.
Oh. How does he know?
I don't know how he knew. I'm not sure if any of these places are actually safe. Or how we keep looping through it.
Fair enough. Alright. Go, we can go on to the next one.
That hiding spot right there is the one that I want. Is that a char over there?
There was a char behind us too.
The first char that we see and we're dead.
Yeah.
I think I can make it.
Nope.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm going as fast as I can.
A curious little thing you are.
Good job. Soja?
We need to keep moving, Zota. How's your friend doing?
They're fine. Little rift lagged is all.
Rift lagged. And... Zoja, what are you doing here?
We'll give you the full breakdown once things settle. Maban, you gonna look for the other wizards?
Wizards? Wait, who are you?
Cool your blood, Commander. Maban is one of us. Yes, I'll meet you outside. Be safe.
Zoja, you're here?
Oh, sharp as always, Commander.
All right, you two with me. Can't slow down.
All right, we will figure this out later because
Yeah.
He's Frode.
you're Frode.
Ah.
Someone want to fill me in on what's going on?
Huh. Where to start?
Less banter, more fighting.
Fighting.
Well, he's a Norn.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right, you wanted fighting? How's this? Is that fighty enough for you?
Alright. Let's deal with these things. Whatever they are.
The same ones that we saw back in Gandharan Fields.
Yeah.
Cryptis.
Who are demons, so technically speaking, you're not incorrect.
Cryptis?
Cryptis are organized. They aren't your average night terror.
Lovely.
Wonderful to know. Where are we? Never mind. More of them. More fire.
Fire's good. I like fire. They smash just as well as everything else.
Okay.
They keep coming!
Someone get eyes on the rift!
Sounds like a Tengu.
It does sound like Tengu.
Well, there's a whole bunch of fire. If that doesn't do it, I don't know what will.
We have a situation here.
Do we?
We do.
What in the mists is that?
Something from the mists?
You know, you're probably right. Soja?
Commander, take this. It might give you a headache, but you'll get used to it. Promise.
What is this thing?
The heart of the obscure. We're still learning the depths of its power, but we know it can seal and open rifts. Found it stuffed in a... Not important, Soja. We need to take control of the situation.
Alright, fine. What does it do? How do I do?
Grab that doohickey. Yes.
Alright. Here.
Not bad. But we need to keep moving.
That was
Huh,
weird.
I guess you're learning magic on your own this time.
I think so. My tail's tingling. I don't like it.
She did say that it would do things.
Yeah.
There's another one.
So
And more of these.
You're right.
At least they still burn.
All right. Let's do
Knock
the
it down.
tail tingly thing.
Alright, and then we move on.
You better have a good explanation for this, both of you.
Later.
Yeah, not right now, but later.
You sick?
They just swarm.
Well, I guess that's a good offense.
Alright, another one of these things. I think we got the hang of this.
I think so. All right, there goes
Alright,
them.
road.
Blazes. What's going on here? What happened?
let's just say the wizard's tower went a little rogue. Spit out a little magic.
Don't think you're helping much, little friend.
Is that Garenhoff?
It's not quite your Gandalf. We'll explain soon. This is about as new to us as it is to you. What a damn mess.
Frode! Soldier! Help an old sack of iron.
Lear, we're coming.
Okay.
Commander, how about a sky scale? It's the fastest way up.
Sky Skills and I don't get along. Seal the rifts as you ascend. I will do what I can from the ground.
All right.
Okay, they've got sky skills.
They do. These guys should reserve for any of the actual ward who need one to evacuate the area. I can tell you already got one of your own. Mount up.
Wait, can metal get to me here?
I guess they can.
Metal!
Bronze!
Okay then. Here we go.
Up we go.
Wait, there's a rift over here still.
I'm sure there's rifts everywhere.
Well, I mean, let's handle it.
Agreed.
Toast them! Yes, that's called a fire trail. Stupid demons.
Wait, how is your fire hurting them as well?
I don't think there's that kind of demon.
Okay. Alright,
Seal it?
seal it now.
Good, that's one down. Come on. There's another one up here.
Yes, there is. Alright.
Well, you said that metal needed more exercise. How's this?
That's good enough exercise.
You weren't the only one that was practicing.
Fair enough. Get squished.
Get burned.
That works too. Alright, I think there's another one over here.
There is. I mean, it's literally right there.
Right.
They're everywhere.
Yeah, they are. Evasion force.
Let's take care of them quickly.
All
Man,
right.
that seemed to hurt. Can we end it?
Here we go.
Might makes right.
Okay. One more down.
Where's the last one?
Oh, it's up there.
Oh yes. You weren't kidding. That's very far up.
We got this, though. You ready?
Ready. Ooh.
Okay. We're not done yet.
Took you long enough. Oh, still adjusting to the split. Fight with me.
Not that I had any say in that.
You want a piece of this? Come on.
Ow. Rude.
Yeah, I'm not happy about this. What are you?
Something that needs to die.
Well, let's take care of it.
Agreed. Alright, big, spiky, and ugly. Ow.
You're gonna stop pulling on me. This one's tough.
It is very tough.
The forge. Thought I'd lost you too.
Certainly put up a fight. For now, let's focus on the one in front of us.
Woo.
Not worried about what you can do. Just die.
Agreed.
Okay, explanations are needed now.
All across the board. Right now.
She'll be all right, Blair. How are you feeling?
Adjusting. The split is never easy.
Take a moment. Ah, you all made it. Good.
All in one piece. What happened to Iskarin and Dagda?
Iskarin?
You've probably heard rumors.
Possessed. Dagda got it bad. Whatever they hit her with, not great. And our beloved seer is, well, I've seen Iskarin in better shape.
They fled for our own good. Apart sent his strongest to take them down first.
Guess that makes you the standing chair of the Wizard's Court.
And how are you doing? Stabilizing?
I have questions.
I'm sure you have many. So, Commander, let us fill you in.
Good. At least somebody will answer questions around here.
Right?
I'm sure you have many questions for me.
Quite a few. Are you...
A Mersat, yes. And I'm sure that isn't the biggest shock you've received today.
Wizards, the Astral Ward, traveling to wherever I was. No, it's not. I apologize if I find it hard to trust you immediately. My only experiences with the Mersat have been...
Dire at best, I know. Ask whatever you need. My knowledge is yours. You've placed a lot of faith in us already.
Okay, well, I have a lot of questions. So,
Yeah.
first off, let's start with where are we?
We are currently standing outside the Beacon of Ages. You may recognize it from folklore. Tyria dubbed it the Wizard's Folly Tower. Not our choice, of course. We have beacons such as this all over the world. They are conduits, so to say. The shield that they powered was recently broken, hence, well, all of this.
Huh.
This land is ancient and sacred. High above us in the clouds lies Omnitas, our home. Unfortunately, we're barred from getting any closer until we can quell the tower's defenses.
Right. Who is the Wizard Court?
We are protectors, not too dissimilar from yourself and your liege, Areen. While you kept Tyria safe from the threat of the dragon cycle, we watched you from the clouds. Until recently, the World Spire has powered a shield that guarded this world from the mists. To an extent. The final dragon cycle weighed heavily on our ability to shield ourselves. Nightfall came. Balthazar. Tyria has suffered still. But when the cycle ended, the magical ecosystem was fractured. The lake stilled. And now, you can see to the bottom. Maureen has begun to restabilize the system. I can feel her at work now. But until we mend the spire and our beacons, we are blood in water. Not only to the Cryptis, but anything else that may be looking.
You've been here for how many years, and you haven't helped us with any of what we've been dealing with?
He said that they watched Nightfall. That was 250 years ago.
Yeah.
Alright, so who's the Astral Ward then?
They are our protectors. While the other wizards and I kept the shields in place, the Astral Ward kept eyes on the rest of the world. Despite our best efforts, there are cracks in every system. Creatures of the mists have found ways inside. The Ward protects you from them. Every time a rift opens in Tyria, they seal it and kill whatever terror it has set loose.
Huh. Sure.
So what we saw in Gandharan Fields then,
yeah.
They were Astral Ward.
I guess so.
Alright. What are the Cryptis then?
The Cryptis are demons. They evolved, learned. Their influence and power grew under the guidance of their leader, Epoch. Centuries ago, Epoch wanted to join our ranks, but Iskarin denied him entry. He found Epoch to be ignorant, hungry. Demons tend to be solitary creatures, but Epoch saw potential. Wells of power that they'd yet to tap into. He dubbed himself their king and built a society in his own image. One of fear and anger. Nyos, the realm of dreams. They've spent centuries watching us, and others, learning all they can. Now, they've chosen to act.
Interesting. That doesn't sound good.
Oh, no, it does not sound good. How is it we don't know anything about this?
That was Iskarin's choice, and he made it long ago. He felt that the world only needed to focus on one terror at a time. Though I do admit, maybe this would have been prevented if we had asked for help sooner.
You think?
Okay. I guess I'll deal with you later. Where is Zoja?
Over here. Oh, that's Lear. Over this way.
Zoja! How are you here?
You were in, Morgemoth Pod last time we saw you.
And then you were supposed to be at Radasum.
Yeah.
Where have you been?
Zoja, it's been...
a long time. Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's been an eventful day. Suppose I'm still in shock.
I bet you are.
It's good to see you.
And you. We have a lot to catch up on.
Yeah, we really do.
Good to see you again. Though I'm sure we both wish it were under different circumstances. What else would you like to know?
Well, I mean, first off, where have you been?
Here. I went back to Radasum after Maguma. They tried to help me heal, but nothing worked. It was different then. It didn't feel like home. They treated me differently. So I traveled. And I traveled and traveled until I found somewhere I belonged. They took me in, helped me heal. Been here since.
Fair enough.
Okay. But, like, where is here and how did you even get here?
The Wizard's Court keeps all of this a secret. When I left Ratasum, I just wandered for a while. I needed to be alone. I felt... I ran into another Asura in a hunting lodge outside Divinity's Reach. You know. I told her my story, she told me hers. Then she took me to meet Maban. And the rest is history.
A whole secret organization. That's
But what about Mr. Sparkles?
right.
You didn't leave Mr. Sparkles behind, did you? So, are you part of the Astral Ward?
Yeah, I am. Been studying under Maban for a few years now. He saw something in me. Not just my brain, but he saw a flicker of power in me. Magic. More than just the elements. I have always been proud of being a scientist, and believe me, I still am. But I never thought there was something else in there. Waiting to come out.
Fascinating.
Huh.
Well, good to see you, Soja.
Yeah. I mean, she's an elementalist just like I am.
Yeah, she is. Maybe she could give you pointers.
Maybe. Okay. What about you?
It's a dwarf.
Because
It's
you say you look like a dwarf.
It's an honest to goodness dwarf. You
That's
guys
not
have
the
been.
first time we've seen a dwarf, but I mean,
They're extinct.
Ah, you must be the commander Maban spoke so highly of. I guess you're about what I expected.
And what did you expect?
Couple more scars. Taller, maybe. I jest. We monitor you as we monitor all magical anomalies. Don't worry. You're one of the good ones. If you weren't, well, you'd be dead.
Magical anomaly?
I guess.
Huh.
You mentioned Isgarn and Dagda back there? Also, you're not made of stone.
I'm not. No. Ascended before the last dwarf turned. I have strange feelings about that. The right. But I'm reaching for something that isn't there or behind a thick wall. Must be sounding a little woo to you, aren't I? Wizards like Maban and I are a little different from you mortals. We needed to ascend to get these powers. Separate our planes of consciousness so that we can connect to the current. In simpler terms, our old self is put on a separate shelf. Our new self, our wizard selves, take over.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's super weird.
That is very weird.
So I guess maybe like Zoja, I could learn how to cast magic too, but you might end up like him.
Maybe.
So, I mean, what about Isgarn and Dagda?
Possessed. It's a nasty little trick courtesy of our friends, the Cryptists. They wiggle their way into your mind, corrupt each thought one by one until you're raw. The pain refuses to cease.
And why didn't you get possessed?
Well, not for lack of trying. I came pre-built with a special little ability that allows me to split in two. Can't take over my consciousness if half of it is hightailing it to the Wizard's Tower, can you?
I mean, that's fair.
Maybe? I don't know. I've never tried to split myself in two. No, that is not an invitation for you to try.
But think of all the things you could do if there's two of you.
No. I don't think I'd survive the attempt.
I mean, fair enough.
All right.
She didn't make it back. Maban focused all of his energy on grabbing the commander.
If she has half the strength of her mother, I pity the cryptist that tries to put her down. Ah, yes. Glad to see you on your feet.
Me too.
I suppose we finally have a breath for a proper introduction. Name's Frode. Welcome to the Astral Ward.
I wasn't looking to join an astral ward.
You provide your courage and tenacity. What more would you like to know?
Alright, you all know who I am, right?
Of course we do. We've watched your whole journey. Amazing, really. It's a bit jarring to see you in the flesh.
You've got quite the fan club up here.
We didn't always know if you were an ally. But, I mean, no offense. You've experienced so much.
I can't blame you for being hesitant.
Yes, I can.
Weird.
I can absolutely blame him. So, are you members of this ward?
We are.
What our modest friend neglects to mention is that he is our valiant leader and guide. I am Narcisse. I specialize in medical magics and herbal remedies. If you ever find yourself with a demon on your shoulder, give me a call.
Funny.
Will do.
Odd.
You heard that too, right?
I did. Are we imagining it?
We'll deal with it later. So, who's Arena?
It's okay. She's endured worse. If anyone can build a life for herself in a realm of rot and chaos, it's my daughter.
Is that a compliment?
Arena is your daughter. I'm sorry. I had no idea what I was walking into.
That's not your fault. Being a member of the Astral Ward comes with severe consequences.
Okay. So we followed Frode's daughter into unknown. Perfect.
Yeah. I have a feeling I need to go get her back.
Probably.
Alright, so what was it you wanted to speak with me about?
I do. Now that you've got some sense of our situation, I've set up a meet with the rest of the Rift Hunters.
Rift Hunters? Are they also Astral Ward?
Correct. I'll explain later. Got a camp set up nearby. I'll walk you through everything.
Got it. I'll see you there soon.
Okay. Then we need to head to that camp.
We do.
Alright, so, we have Zoja back.
We do have Sosha. We have
a Mersat.
We have a dwarf.
And a dwarf. And an Orn. And what I can only imagine is the most misplaced human ever.
Human or
I
the...
think. No, wait, you're not human. You're Sylvari.
I was about to say, isn't that a Sylvari?
You're just a very fleshy Sylvari.
Very much so.
All right, then let's head to camp.
Yeah, let's do that.
You made it back alive.
What are you?
You worry too much.
I think we worry just the right amount.
Agreed. That's so weird.
All right, we need to go see the camp. I'm not even sure necessarily where the camp is, but we need to go see it regardless.
Yeah.
We have a lot of stuff to do. We need to get our bearings, get all this stuff straightened out.
I need a stiff
So-
drink. This is weird.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get one here.
Fair enough.
So you may need to just suffer this one out.
Hmm.
So we're gonna get our bearings, check our equipment over, make sure that everything's in place, and then to the camp, I guess.
Yep.
So, if you want to see what's in the camp, just like we do, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, that way you get notified every time these videos come out.
Give us a big old thumbs up if you are just as lost as we are, especially with all this Astral Ward stuff.
Yeah, well, we'll figure it out quickly, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
So don't forget to share this out with anyone you think might enjoy it. Don't forget to leave a comment down below, and we'll see you next time for more Guild Wars 2. Till then, take care.
See you next time. Bye.